Raw's come on in a couple hours. I wonder what they got going on tonight, man. Let's see. Oh boy. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Big Hero Chris back at you with your Monday Night Raw review. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Ring the notification bell. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, man, whew. So, yeah, I was on Twitter earlier, and I saw that WWE posted that Eva Marie's first match was gonna be against Naomi, and man, the internet did not like that at all. I mean, you had so many different comments about how the Naomi deserves better, and there's a whole bunch of people just upset. And when it came to the actual match, when it came to time for Eva Marie to make her debut tonight, she made her debut alright, but it wasn't the traditional re-debut. So Naomi comes out to the ring first. She makes her entrance, and then we see Eva Marie come out, and she's accompanied to the ring by I don't even know her name. Apparently, the woman who wrestled for Eva Marie, she wrestles for NXT UK. And I'm sorry, I don't watch NXT UK, so I have no idea who this is. Apparently, I don't know, but she's well known on the NXT UK, and she ends up beating Naomi, and then Eva Marie says she won. Like, Eva Marie won the match, but didn't wrestle a lick of anything. Like, apparently, this lady's name is Piper something, I don't know. So Piper wrestles for Eva Marie. Eva Marie claims the victory for herself, and yeah, and again, the internet it was just a big thing on Twitter. Like, you got people upset because Naomi isn't being used properly, and then you got the other side saying, okay, who cares? So it was just this whole big thing. And people were upset that, oh man, this is terrible. Eva Marie, she's the worst. And my whole thing is, I see what they're going for, because Eva Marie is supposed to be a heel, and this is just perfect heel heat, because a lot of people do not like Eva Marie as is, and then this just adds fuel to the fire. So yeah, so they're doing proper heel work with Eva Marie. My issue is, who was this that was out there with Eva Marie, because her name is Piper, whatever the fuck. But I was seeing different things on Twitter saying that her ring name from now on is gonna be Sundrop or something like that, and I'm like, okay, so you have this woman debut on the main roster with Eva Marie, and allegedly, her name is gonna be Sundrop or whatever stupid crap WWE came up with. So her name's gonna be Sundrop, and eventually her and Eva Marie are gonna break up. So that means you're gonna have this single superstar by the name of Sundrop trying to fight for the women's title. Come on now. Come on, bro. Come on now. Like, bro. Speaking of the women's title, you had another rematch between Charlotte and Nikki Cross, and Nikki Cross's music sucks. It doesn't fit her character. I don't even know what her character is. Just happy woman, just coming out just happy and just jovial and just excited to be here and whatever. So that's just her character now, and she's going up against Charlotte again. and it's not a beat the clock challenge, it's an actual match. And of course, Rhea Ripley comes out to cause a distraction. She's taunting Charlotte. She's at ringside, and then during the match, her Charlotte and Nikki Cross go to the outside, and you can clearly hear the referee counting 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. This made Charlotte look incredibly stupid because she was so distracted by Rhea Ripley that she lost another match to Nikki Cross again by countout because she's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can clearly hear the referee counting to 10, and now you're upset because you lost again. And Charlotte's trying to get the beat the clock match that she lost stricken from the record or whatever. And it's like, come on, bro. This is stupid. So later in the night, you have Rhea Ripley take on Asuka, and Rhea Ripley beats Asuka clean with the Riptide. After the match, Charlotte comes out and she wants beef. She chose violence. She wants her ones. So her and Rhea Ripley brawl. And you have WWE officials come out and just try to separate them, break up the fight or whatever. And it looked like Charlotte was bleeding. Like, Rhea Ripley caught her in the nose one good time, and now she was bleeding. So yeah. My issue with this is I don't know who to cheer for, because someone has to be the good guy and someone has to be the bad guy, right? From my point of view, they're both bad guys. They both suck. Not actually suck, but they suck because they're heels, kayfabe wise, and they're both acting like dicks. So who exactly am I supposed to be cheering for? Who am I supposed to be invested in? The less dickier person between the two? I mean, they're both equal dicks. So I'm not really. I mean, I don't know who to cheer for. I don't know. I don't want Charlotte to win, but I really don't care if Rhea Ripley wins. So who knows? I don't know. Who exactly do I cheer for between these two? Who knows? Beats me. But one thing I did notice was on this episode of Raw was the women were actually featured prominently throughout the show, because you had, to open the show, you had Alexa recapping what happened last week with all that fuckery that happened last week with Lily, and apparently people complained so much that Lily wasn't on the show tonight. Cool, but you still had the Alexa's playground, you had her on the swing, and then you had Nia Jax come back and kind of take up for Reginald and for Shayna Baszler, and like, listen, I don't know who you are anymore, but how about you and I fight in the ring? Also, apparently, Alexa Bliss and Shayna Baszler are going to wrestle at a Hell InACell. Who cares? So Alexa and Nia Jax have their match. And, I mean, for what it was worth, it was alright. Reginald popped out of nowhere. A wild Reginald appeared. And he tried to cause a distraction. And somehow he got involved in the match. And then it looked like Alexa was trying to possess Reginald. What? What is going on? Like, as far as this whole Alexa, this whole gimmick she has going on, I'm not feeling it, bro. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I am not feeling this. This is not for me. I'm not digging this at all. Like, this whole supernatural thing that Alexa has going on. Now she's trying to possess Reginald, and what? And then, like I said, her and Shayna are gonna have a match at Hell InACell, so who knows how that's gonna go. Lastly, as far as the women, you saw Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose doing a photo shoot. Simultaneously, as this photo shoot is going on, you see now Natalya and Tamina training in a ring that's conveniently placed right up where they're doing the photo shoot. So then the two teams get in each other's faces, and they punch for a bit and they brawl. So I'm guessing that Mandy and Dana are going to be the new #1 contenders for the women's tag team championships. That's cool. As long as it's not Nia Jax and Shayna, whatever, I guess that's cool. So, like I said, the women were featured pretty heavily on the show, but my whole issue with this is the booking. The booking doesn't make any sense for any of these women involved, except for maybe Eva Marie, you being the heel. But other than that, man, the booking for the women didn't make sense. The whole thing between Charlotte and Rhea Ripley doesn't make sense. This whole tag team thing between Natalya and Tamina and Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose, that came out of nowhere. That doesn't make any sense. But as far as Raw overall, it wasn't that bad of a show. You had a match between Jeff Hardy and John Morrison. That took me back to 2009. And Jeff Hardy lost clean to a grown man, a grown 40-something-year-old man that calls himself Johnny Drip Drip. And I'm like, bro, what is going on? And then you had Cedric Alexander come out, and he was on the mic talking trash to Jeff Hardy, saying that he should have kicked Jeff Hardy's ass last week. And then Jeff Hardy gets pissed off, and he challenges Cedric Alexander to a match that night, a match right then and there. And he says if Cedric Alexander can beat him, he'll retire. And I'm like, okay. Jeff Hardy won, so he doesn't have to retire, but this came out of nowhere. So that's 2 times in a row Jeff Hardy beat Cedric Alexander after being beat by a man who calls himself Johnny Drip Drip. For real. What the Also, you had a New Day take on RK Bro, and this was a pretty good match. This was a pretty good tag team match between the two teams. RK Bro is still one of my favorite things going on about Monday Night Raw. Just the way they interact with each other. Just the whole dynamic. It's cool to see Randy just be the guy that's like, why am I here? Like, he has this look on his face like, oh, what have I done? Why have I invited this man, this stoner dude with his scooter into my life? What have I done? And then Matt Riddle was just so happy to be here. Like, he's so high or whatever. He has no idea what's going on. RK Bro beat New Day. And yeah, that was a thing that happened. And later in the night, you see Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston in the back, and then MVP shows up again. Like, he's trying to get. It seems like he's trying to get Kofi to turn heel, and it looks like that's the route they're going. Like, they're going for a slow build with this thing. And he said, and MVP was pretty much telling Kofi, like, listen. He was pretty much reiterating what he said last week, and then adding to the fact that Kofi hasn't really had another shot at the WWE title, and he was trying to blame Xavier Woods for that. But Kofi wasn't really going for it. He was trying to, like, just get MVP out of his face or whatever. So who knows? I mean, the more I see this, the more I'm intrigued to see where it goes. If Kofi turns heel, if the New Day officially do break up, if the Hurt Business rises again with Kofi Kingston in the mix, who knows? I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see where this where this whole dynamic with MVP and Kofi goes. Well, speaking of MVP, you have the main event between Drew McIntyre and AJ Styles, and it starts off as a one-on-one match between AJ and Drew, and then Bobby Lashley gets involved, but the Viking Raiders come out, and then it's still a one-on-one match, but it goes to commercial, and now it's a 6-man tag team match. Why? Teddy Long, I don't know. So it turns into a 6-man tag match, and Drew pins Bobby Lashley. AJ accidentally tagged, not MVP, but Bobby Lashley into the ring, and Bobby gets hit with the Claymore, and then Drew pins him for the 1, 2, 3, and that's how Raw goes off there. That's the go home show for Hell InACell. You have a match out of nowhere between Shayna Baszler and Alexa Bliss. Drew McIntyre pins Bobby Lashley, and there was no doll. And that was your go-home show for Raw. For Hell InACell, right? So, yeah. As far as the show goes, It wasn't bad. I mean, it was a decent enough show, and nothing really made me want to pull my hair out or just stop watching. It was just the weird booking of the show, just the weird booking of the women, this whole dynamic between Kofi and MVP, the 6-man tag out of nowhere, which you could clearly tell was going to be a 6-man tag. Like, I don't know why they didn't just make it a 6-man tag from jump, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a 3-hour show. You gotta fill it somehow. I don't know. But yeah, those are my thoughts on tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. What did you think about the show? What did you think about I guess you can call her re-debut, the re-debut of Eva Marie? Do you think Naomi deserves better? Do you care? Do you not care? Are you one of these people that's like, is Naomi, who cares? What do you think about the whole Alexa Bliss thing? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter. Anyway, man, I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Be easy. I'm out. Peace.